This little drone is responsible for almost all the aerial content I've created in the past year, including the videos that I put out on this channel. This Mini 4 Pro is small, lightweight, legal to fly just about anywhere, and far more capable than most people might think. I also own the bigger Air 3S, but the honest truth is I rarely bring it along. For 99% of what I do, this Mini 4 Pro does everything I need, and today I'm going to show you why. Its size is everything. At under 249 grams, it weighs less than most of my camera lenses, which means it gets around the harsher restrictions both here in the UK and the EU. It means I don't even think twice before packing it. With my Air 3S, I have to plan a lot more. It's bigger, it weighs a lot more, and quite often here in the UK, the flight restrictions makes it a non-starter to begin with. Despite its size, the Mini 4 Pro has a real-world flight time of around about 30 minutes, and that's not far behind my Air 3S. Remember, the bigger the drone, the more power it needs to stay in the air. One thing that's easily overlooked is noise. The Mini 4 Pro is considerably quieter than its bigger brother, the Air 3S. Let's do a live comparison. First we'll listen to the Mini 4 Pro, and then we'll listen to the Air 3S. You can see there's quite a difference. When I'm filming at locations like this, I don't want to draw attention to myself, and the Mini 4 Pro makes that possible. Utilising DJI's OcuSync 4 technology, it enables it to fly further, have a stronger signal, and operate in far more challenging environments. We can see that when I fly the drone behind this heavy stone wall, there's no drop in signal strength at all. Unlike some of its earlier predecessors, this model gives you full manual control, so you can adjust things like the ISO and also the shutter speed. This is perfect for those of you looking to want to make more cinematic videos from your drones. By being able to rotate the camera into vertical mode, you can take full advantage of the sensor, which is brilliant if you're a landscape photographer, and also really handy for being able to frame up social media clips. Active Track 360 allows for full tracking capabilities, including side and rear tracking. In this example, I have it in spotlight mode, and it's just following me through the scene. In this example, I have it set up to just simply follow me from behind, and it gives the image and the video footage a little bit more dynamism with some movement added. And it's the first mini drone with omnidirectional obstacle avoidance. Look how I'm able to fly it in tight, confined spaces, and it's able to give me information about what's above and what's below, and I know that it'll avoid hitting any of those obstacles. That's a big step up from the older mini drones, and for me it's another reason why I leave the Air 3S at home. Another really powerful feature of this drone is waypoints. It allows you to be able to set up and repeat moves consistently, almost like an automated dolly, and I use it all the time. In fact, that's how I filmed the opening sequence to this video. So with no need for a second operator, it will just repeat the move again and again, allowing you to make great content as a solo creator. The Mini 4 Pro records up to 150 megabits per second and supports 10-bit D-Log-M. That gives us far more flexibility in post-production. Here are some real-world examples. First, we've got the standard colour profile straight out of the camera, and second, we've got a graded D-Log-M. I think the difference speaks for itself. Now, all drones have drawbacks and limitations in one way or another, and that's very true for the Mini 4 Pro. It uses a smaller sensor size, it has no telephoto lens, and it certainly can't hold up as well in stronger winds like the Air 3S can. But those are trade-offs I'm happy to make, because what it does offer in size and price bracket, well, that's hard to beat. They say that the best camera is the one that you have with you, and that's why this drone has earned its place in my camera bag, not as a backup, but as my go-to choice. So if you found this video useful, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.